I mean, I went to...
You went to the White House, okay?
I went to the White House. I was going to tell you I went to Duane Reade, but
Okay.
both of them are true.
Okay, let's start on the Duane Reade.
Okay, start on the Duane
Okay,
Reade.
yeah.
We went in there, pick up something from the apartment.
Yeah.
This guy in front of us has a pack of condoms and breath mints, and he turns around and he goes, "Mr. Mayor." And he looks at my wife, he goes, "Mrs. Mayor."
Uh-huh.
And that's our experience now at Duane Reade.
Yeah, and...
Best life in Astoria.
Oh, the condoms had...
I don't know.
He was like, "Mr. Mayor, I'm about to lose my virginity." Yeah.
He left it at that.
I would like you to know I'm about to become a man.
He just gave the titles.
What does this last year feel like? And what has the adjustment been like? Like,
I mean, it's to be honest with you, I haven't spent all that much time reflecting on it.
you should.
Because it's so go.
You should just work a lot.
Yeah.
Have you checked the Reddit?
You sound like the inner voice.
Is there a Zohran Mamdani Reddit?
I don't know. Is there?
Probably. Don't check it though.
No.
Yeah, just don't read the comments.
No,
You'll
I
be
always
fine.
forget to put the extra /R when I'm like typing in the URL. So I don't even.
What is it like? Like you go to the White House,
yeah.
right? You take a selfie on a plane,
Yeah.
no caption. That is like Drake vibes a little bit.
Hit the emoji though.
You hit the emoji.
Come on. You know
What
where
do
I
you
was
think on
going.
the plane? What do you think? You think like what's the game plan there?
Honestly, I knocked out on the plane.
You slept.
Slept.
It's a 30-minute flight. I mean, you looked a little bit like. That was the joke on the internet. I don't know if I can make these jokes. You look a little bit like you took you hit nothing.
You can say it.
You look a little bit like you hit the edible before the flight.
Why would you
know
say
it was
that?
30 minutes. I'm
Why
sorry,
would you say
Mr. Mayor.
that?
I know.
Why would you say that
It's
to me?
like, I don't know. I apologize. You walk in like he gave you a tour of the White House?
He gave me a tour of
What was the weirdest thing he showed you?
the Oval Office and the Cabinet Room. What's that?
He had to have shown you one thing weird.
I mean, he showed me the portraits of all the presidents in the Cabinet Room.
Yeah, he saved the FDR for you.
The FDR was beautiful.
It was really nice.
And we talked about FDR for a little bit. And honestly, you don't have the LaGuardia record if you don't have FDR.
Yeah.
But we talked about that. I walked in. First you get there and it's just you alone, and there are two people like guiding you through to get to the Oval Office. And they're like, they want you to see this room and that room. And then I sit down waiting for the time of the meeting. And in front of me are like all these different coffee table books. And one of them is UFC at the White House.
Oh yeah, he's bringing it there, right?
I had no idea, but I was
in the rose
flipping through that.
Yeah. And so you saw like guys fighting each other?
No, it was just a
What was it? UFC? It was
visualization.
of
Like what the
the octagon is.
Yeah, it's gonna look like.
Yeah. Are you gonna go?
No.
Are you? Can I ask you a question? Like, how did you not laugh?
When the 135?
How did you keep the face during the press conference?
Oh,
Because we were all dying, and I'm like, my boy Zohran was like just straight face. He said, "Just tell him yes." Yeah. How did you keep that face?
honestly, I was just thinking about New York City.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the whole time I was trying to think about the difference between if you have a White House that is working towards an affordability agenda or one that's making it harder to live in the city.
Yeah.
That's kind of what kept.
Do you feel like as if the president sees your popularity?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he loves the ratings. Ton of reporters. He sees it. I think handsome. I think he thought handsome. Did you ever eyes up here, Mr. President? You were elected because you were trusted on your policies for affordability. Do you think he's maybe a little bit trying to like swagger Jack a little bit?
You know, I actually think there are a lot of places of disagreement with the president. I think one of the things that was remarkable to me is I told him that, our campaign started on October 23rd of last year, but the moment when some people started paying attention was after he won the presidency. We did the video on Fordham Road, Hillside Avenue. Yeah. We talked to Trump voters and we asked them why they voted for him. And it just went back to cost of living and it went back to cheaper groceries. Yeah. And that was a lot of our campain.
And he liked that it was 1 in 10, right? That's like he liked.
1 in 10.
He liked.
Did you see the guy who has the MAGA from Mamdani hat?
Yeah.
And then he did
How'd that feel?
The MAGA from Mamdani.
Kind of badass.
It was wild. I remember I was going to step on, I sound like such a postulist, everything is we. I was going to step on the stage at Forest Hills where we were doing our rally.
Did you think it was a prank?
Well, I had a member of the NYPD pulled me aside and they're like, I just want you to know that there is a man in your line of sight with a red MAGA hat. We checked and he's actually sincerely here for the rally.
Oh, nice. So you really
Well,
had to
for
bring it. You had to do a Trump-style rally for him. You had to do YMCA. You know, this guy's accustomed to some wild rallies. This guy's accustomed to a stadium full of.
Yeah, it was just me and El Bizgar Church.
Yeah, I mean,
somebody from MTV Lebanon.
Did you expect him to like you as much as he did?
I was trying to prepare for a lot of different situations.
I know. It's like when you're on that plane taking that selfie. I mean, that could have gone in any direction. I mean, like, did that feel best case scenario, or like, were you like?
I mean, honestly felt like the most productive meeting we could have had.
Yeah.
I mean, a meeting where we talked about ULERP, we talked about, groceries, Con Ed, rent, childcare. That feels like the best meeting you could have.
Yeah. Were Eric or Donald Jr. there?
No. It was.
Did you worry that like to see that was maybe difficult for them?
No, I wasn't thinking about that.
Maybe it's like the hang has just been so bad. This cool guy came, and he's like, now I have to go back to these guys. Did he say, can you sleep over? Did he come up to New York and see you?
He didn't ask me that.
Oh man. I mean, it was one of the most surreal things we've ever seen as Americans.
Robin Van Persie against Charlton, baby.
What's the score?
3-1.
What? Fuck! Who scored?
Richarlison from halfway line.
Oh,
What?
did he do the pigeon? From halfway line?
Nah, dude, he was being weird about it.
He scored from the halfway line?
Yeah, he chipped Ryan.
What? It was off his line?
Yeah, it wasn't Ryan's fault. It was honestly just a great play from him.
Why would you say that?
Because they're not a threat.
They're not a threat.
That's famous last
3-1.
words. What's this time?
Okay.
73rd.
What time is it right now?
74th minute now.
What time is it?
102.
Okay.
Did you watch the 4-4 Arsenal Newcastle?
Yeah, we talked about it, dude. It was the worst day of my life. This is an interesting moment for us because we have like an opportunity to have like a snapshot of you after an historic election and prior to the assumption of one of the most powerful positions in America.
Co-host of the show.
Co-host of the Adam Friedland show.
Yeah.
What made you run for mayor? Like, what made you decide to run for mayor?
I think one of the things was that I was very frustrated with the fact that Eric Adams, who was at that point running for re-election,
Yeah.
was making it more expensive to live in New York City
Yeah.
in clear ways that he had direct control over, and then pretending like he was just a bystander.
Yeah.
He would write a letter in support of Con Ed when they wanted to increase gas and electric by more than $60 a month. He would raise the rent more than 12%.
Mm-hmm.
He would increase the water bill. He would.
But like the conditions for you,
I mean, for me,
you're like, this is the time I'm gonna run for mayor.
I think the thinking was that I wanted to make a case specific about cost of living.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of people who looked at kind of the swing of our politics and thought that the only way to beat someone heading towards the right is to head towards the right yourself.
And you felt like you were gonna win?
I felt like I had a 3% chance of winning.
Yeah.
And that's probably giving me an extra
kinda
2
crazy.
points.
Was there someone that you spoke to who said don't run?
Oh, tons.
Tons. Did your girl say that?
No, my wife.
Your wife.
Oh, you gotta.
I mean, she's still your girl. She's
Um,
always gonna be your girl. Did your wife? She said run.
She was down for it.
So you
that
can-
was the
you're
final
allowed,
decision
you're
that
allowed,
we had.
You're allowed. Yeah. Is she mad at you for working so much?
No, she
She gets
she's
on
lovely.
you. She is a little bit.
She what?
Is she a little bit? She gets no, but it's annoying for her a little bit.
She's
She lets
she's
you
my
work
heart.
so much. Mine.
This is all
does.
permission given.
Mine doesn't.
No, but I think, to be honest with you, it's to meet someone in one stage of your life
Yeah.
and then to have your life and their life transform.
Yeah.
What it also just like the level of love and support it takes from someone.
Yeah.
I mean, I would not be able to do this without her.
She gets mad at you for working too much.
That's not what I
I
said.
feel like I looked into your eyes. I see a fellow
You
a
can-
fellow brother. What was the moment you knew you'd win?
For the primary,
No, the primary and the general, I suppose.
I got 2 questions. You know, there isn't like a single moment.
Yeah.
There is, the funny thing to me is that in both of the elections, from 6 to 9 p.m., I thought I was going to lose of election day.
Because there was like bad like exit polling.
In the general,
Yeah.
there was a rumor at around 6 o'clock that there were 2 major news networks that had bad exit polls
Yeah.
and that showed Cuomo with an advantage.
He started that rumor.
Who knows, man? Definitely worked. Ruined my night.
You
Ruined my night. Primary, I remember Kevin Elkins.
How did you fall for that?
I'm such a mark for this stuff.